For the full-time MBA with Lucia Iglesias Fedeli.
Good afternoon to Andrea Cianesi, MIPS Dean, professors, administrative personnel, families, friends, and my dear MBA 37 colleagues. This is for sure a special day. It's the end of a chapter of a one-year MBA experience, which I'm sure none of us thought it would have made us grow and laugh so much. I'm very honored to be standing here in this podium. I will take this out. And hopefully gather all our voices from 23 countries into one. First, let me thank God, Allah, Buddha, or any other human being that we believe in and has given us the strength to be all together. Then, of course, a big acknowledgement to this school and its teachers, who have patiently dedicated so many hours to make us see things from another perspective. Also, we want to thank Egle and Veronica for helping us to succeed in our assignments. Even if Egle doesn't want to be in pictures with us anymore, we will always remember her by saying, Egle, instead of whiskey. And Veronica, we know that it was a long year, but we're sure that our memories in Silicon Valley and the nice Brazilian dinner made you one of us. In addition, a big thank you to Valentina, whose dedication to our project work and career advice was always followed by your smile. To comfort us, of course. And a special thank you to our school recruiters, Silvia, Anne-Marie, Bor, Anna, and Greta, whose work brought us here. I'm saving my special gratitude to our families and friends, our most important guests this evening. We know that traveling to another country represents separating from our loved ones. As Frederick Douglass once said, the famous Afro-American writer, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Our MBA was indeed a challenging environment. With 42 official assignments, many hours of lectures and great discussion of cases, company presentations that made us land job opportunities, long commutes to get to school, and of course, suffering il ritardo of some trains, or how frustrated we felt with the number of unanswered LinkedIn applications or cover letters. This was only a preparation for real life. Change and struggle will always be present, and we will not have a lunch or a birra at Agora, Date, or the Chinese to recover our energies. That is why I want to mention each of our classmates and their best characteristic to lift us up in tough times. The fighter positive attitude of Diego and Isaac to defend their point of view. The resilience of Fabio in his interview number 35 to look for the best opportunity he could land. The bravery of Annalicia to stand up in front of the class on the first day and present her ideas in 1 minute. The enthusiasm of Mr. Draghi, Abo, Mateo, and Antonio, because even in the worst situation, they made us all smile. The patience of Davide and Elisa when representing us with the school. Of course, the openness of their culture of all my Indian peers. Praveen, Robinson, Dishant, Abhilash, Gurav, and my American Ashish, with their shared lunches and how we all tasted them. The adapting capacity of Marie to live in so many countries. The Swiss organization skills of Nicola Chanka. The tenacity of Jackie and Clarita to speak Italian. The entrepreneurial view of Ayman in everything he does. The Italian food ambassador, Paola, who taught us that panettone is not a cake. The determination of Florencia to marry in the middle of an MBA. The courage of Rose, Simge, Helen, and Junga to stand up their fears and become great public speakers. The generosity in sharing their knowledge of Andrea Vetrano, Luisa, Erjun, Etienne, Giuliano, and Donza when we needed them. The prudence of our more reflexive peers that knew the right words at the right time, Stephen, Christian, Melissa, Mariana, and Jenny. The humble attitude of Peter when we sometimes didn't understand him and he laughed at himself. The fearlessness of Seima for swimming alone in MBAT and obtaining great times. The attentiveness of Paolo, Jose Maria, and Rosalia, my South American fellows, who made the class feel at home. The respect and love for his family of Jimmy, who came all the way from Brazil with his wife and dogs. To the Costa Rican culture ambassador, who made me feel even more proud of my country, Elia. To the always good humor of Tintin and Liliana. To the honesty of Rosella. To the uniqueness of Prerana. For the commitment and reliability of Tommaso in every group work we had to do together. For the curiosity and creativity of Quarter and Mahmoud to think out of the box every time. To the thoroughness of Cynthia to understand every process and stand up for herself. The humor of both Francescos. And the way of enjoying life of Ricardo and Evgeny, even in the most stressful times of the MBA. We became friends and even a family. And no matter the physical distance, when we all leave this room, MIP will always be something that we all have in common. And the value lies in understanding that we can succeed alongside each other. So 3 key points I will encourage everybody here in this room to take away home are always be thankful. People who take the time to list the things they are grateful for are happier and healthier. Stick to your values and never regret anything you do. All that path that has shown you that no matter how dark it might seem sometimes, light is always inside of you. And finally, if you cannot embrace change, at least give it a hug once in a while. Just before closing, I want to give a special acknowledgement to Professor Baloco, our director, who was always open to our feedback throughout the MBA. We all know that without him, the Boccia team wouldn't have won the bronze medal in Paris and put our name in the radar of the most prestigious European business schools. Thanks to everybody, and congratulations to my MBA 37 class, and also the partner. Now I want to introduce our little video.